Today I came to Anuradapura. Anuradapura is the first capital of Sri Lanka, and it was the capital of Sri Lanka from 5th century BC until the 10th century AD. So for 1500 years Anuradapura was the capital of Sri Lanka. It's where the first known civilization in Sri Lanka existed, and there are many monuments and structures that had been built here that relate to those times. And today I thought of walk around and visit all those monuments. So in this video you will be able to see all those monuments that we have in Anuradapura. So I came to this place for breakfast. It's Senior Kano Bakehouse. We're going to have some bread with fish curry. So I came across this place now. This is Sri Lanka Institute of Tourism and Hotel Management, and this is the place where I got my license to do tour guiding. This one is the Anuradapura branch, and I got the license from the main office in Colombo. They are selling these flowers for the worshippers. In the distance I saw this stupa. This is the Jetavana stupa, and this was built in the 3rd century AD, and when this was built, this was the largest brick structure at that time, and was the third tallest building in the world, only behind two pyramids of Giza in Egypt. And there were 93 million bricks that were used in building this structure, and still some regard this as the largest brick structure ever built. So there are these flower shops that people buy flowers from to worship the temple. So these are worshippers going to worship the temple with flowers. This area where the sacred monuments are called the Maha Gardens, and you see there are a lot of mango trees around. So this mostly it's the mango trees that are there, including other trees. And this garden was created in the 4th century BC by King Mutasiva. He was the son of the first real king of Sri Lanka, who was Pandukabhaya. So this garden, it is more than 2400 years old, and it has almost been the same all throughout. So in a while I will be reaching the Sri Mahabodhi premises. Before going in, I would have to remove my shoes. So I kept my slippers there and got this number. I'm inside now. So after I go inside from this gate, I'm not allowed to do any recording. So this is the furthest I'm going to be able to do the recording. And the Sri Mahabodhi is what you see in front now. So the Sri Mahabodhi, it is the oldest historical tree in the world, and this was planted in the year 246 BC. So now it's more than 2250 years old, 2270 years to be exact. In front of Lower Mahapaya, this was a huge 9-story structure that was built in the 2nd century BC by King Dutugamunu, and this was 9 stories high, and they said there was 1000 rooms in this building, but currently only the ground floor is standing, and the higher floors were built using wooden. Because the higher floors were built as a wooden structure. And on the other side of Lower Mahapaya is the Ransimalaka, and this was the place where monks had assembled for meetings. So there are many worshippers here. Most of them have come clad in white, as is the norm when visiting Buddhist temples. So this is a common sight here. Lot of monkeys all around. This is another type of monkey. This one is called the Sri Lanka grey langur. She has a beautiful walk, and these other monkeys are the Sri Lanka top macaques. They are the most common sight here. So these guys know how to open the tap and drink water from these taps. This is Ruanvelisaya, what we call the Great Stupa. I'm walking towards the Maha Vihara refectory or the Great Monastery alms hall. This is where monks were offered food. So here it says the alms hall of the Great Monastery, and what we see here is a rice trough where rice was offered to the monks from, and this one is a porridge trough where some curry that goes with the rice was offered, and this is the whole alms hall, and in the center the monks can sit down there and have their meal. So Ruanvelisaya is the most revered stupa in Sri Lanka. This is due to the fact that some bodily relics of the Buddha is enshrined in the stupa, and it has the largest collection of bodily relics of Buddha anywhere. So that's why the stupa is the most revered. So here we see some huge amount of clay oil lamps. So these lamps are lighted in the evening, and they have done some beautiful designs in the floor. This lighting of these lamps signifies the light. So coming to the it signifies that we are coming to the light from the darkness. So that is from the darkness of ignorance to the light of education or light of knowledge. So you see the beautiful designs made here. So this would have been really beautiful in the evening when all these lamps were lighted, and this is an offering that had been made to the Ruanvelisaya. So after doing a small round, I'm a bit thirsty and a bit hungry now. So bought a small snack in the morning. This one is called dodol. Okay. So I already ate half of it. Going to eat the rest of it. It's really nice here on the boat tree. Very calm. So there are the devotees who are coming to worship the Ruanvelisaya. What is your water bottle as well? is an amazing feeling you get when you are here. You get the calmness, you get the relaxation, and the nice cool breeze. There's nothing more you can ask in this kind of a place. The whole mind, body, everything is relaxed. See, there's a whole procession of school kids who are coming to worship the Ruwanwali now, and they keep on coming. So these kids also having a good time with the tourists. So it's extremely busy now with this school children as well as the other devotees around. And I have to wait in the queue to get in. Not always the case, but because of these school children, it's quite busy now. Quite a crowd. So I have to leave my selfie stick behind. It was not allowed to be taken inside. So people are lighting oil lamps, quite hot inside. So this here is the sand-like terrace of the stupa. So we have the guard stone here, the balustrade, the flight of steps. So this is the full entrance to the stupa. And now we are at the stone-like terrace. And I'm going to do a rightward ambulation of the stupa. So usually we walk clockwise when we are going around the stupa. A lot of flowers had been offered by the people. In addition to the flowers, there are other belongings that we offer to this stupa. These are called Attapirikara, or the 8 types of things that monks use in their day-to-day life. Since monks are not doing a job and earning, people offer these things to the monks, so they don't need to find money to buy these things. So people are chanting verses while they are worshipping the stupa. So the 3 types of things that are usually offered are flowers, then incense, and the lights, like when they lighted the oil lamps. So here the people are worshipping in different ways. So what we see here is one of the frontal pieces of the stupa. These frontal pieces, usually we have 4 frontal pieces in the 4 directions, and they are imaginary entrances into the stupa. Usually you won't be able to enter the stupa through a frontal piece, but within rare occasions they have made frontal pieces in a way that you can enter inside the dome of the stupa. Is inside the stupa, the dome of the stupa, that the bodily relics of the Buddha is enshrined. And here, this is the dome, quite huge, and this lowest part is called the lofty terraces. There are normally 3 lofty terraces that are there in the stupa. Then the square enclosure you see here, then the cylindrical space for deities, the spire, and you get the pinnacle, and on top the crest gem. So in front of one Velisaya we see this relics here, and these are being renovated right now, and most of these belong to these monks' quarters, and as well as the hospital that was there in the premises. So here, this is an archaeological reservation land, and as we can see here, there are lot of archaeological monuments that they are still discovering, and all this have gone underground due to so many years of being in isolation. One of those kind of structures that is being uncovered right now, that was earlier under the ground.